Hello and welcome to Campus to Community, the Columbia Basin College news magazine to keep you informed of what's happening at CBC and how we might better serve you. On our show today, we'll be talking to the new president, that is the Associated Student Body President, Joaquin Juarez, and see what the ASB has going for students this year at Columbia Basin College. We're also going to be talking with Joaquin Juarez, who is from Heritage University. And for those that don't know, Heritage University has a big presence on the CBC campus, offering master's and bachelor's degrees. But first, starting out another year, we're going to speak with our president, Rich Cummins, and looking forward to a new year. Rich, welcome.
Thanks, Frank. Good to be here.
Speaking of looking forward, what do you look forward to at the start of each school year like this?
You know, my favorite season is fall, so I love it when the nights get cool and the sleeping weather, gets great. Fall's always an exciting time for me, and going back to school is a big part of that. What I find most exhilarating about fall is just thousands of students coming to CBC to begin or finish a final year of their studies. I like to say that we're an engine for social mobility at Columbia Basin College, and the opportunity to add real permanent value to people's lives is just a fantastic thing.
And speaking of thousands of students, things keep going the way they are. We have more and more students, and we have construction to support that in the future, right?
That's right. We have two projects that are going to be starting soon. The first is a state-funded project, and that's a 6-year kind of horizon, timeline. And we're getting close to the funding stage where we'll begin breaking ground next summer. And that's a social sciences and world languages building, and that'll be just north of our just to the west of our W building, our CH2M Hill building, and between there and the Center for Career and Technical Education. And then over on the Richland campus, we'll be building another 4-story building. Cadlick Medical Systems, the Regional Health Center, has provided us with some seed funding, and they will also be entering into a long-term lease agreement. And as soon as we get all that funding and those documents put together, we'll start building another building in Richland. And both these projects should be finished by 2016.
Wow, that's fantastic. More space for more students. CBC's bachelor programs keep increasing in enrollment. What's going on there?
Well, for those who don't know, Columbia Basin College is a baccalaureate accredited institution, and we offer baccalaureate degrees in areas known as Associate of Applied Science degrees. So applied science degrees are our community college technical degrees, and there are certain areas that require now a bachelor's degree. So the Bachelor of Science nursing program, which will be in this new building that we're going to construct in Richland, is a great example of an Associate of Applied Science to a Bachelor of Applied Science degree track. The Nursing Commission, the Quality Commission, all the national commissions that you can think of, all the policy agencies, all say that the preferred credential for registered nurses by 2020 it will be the Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, as opposed to the associate degree in nursing that we currently offer. Now, they both sit for the same examination, but the BSN is going to be the preferred credential. For our student population to be viable in the job market, we need to expand our offerings. And we've done that in a couple of different areas. Cybersecurity, for example, is a Bachelor of Applied Science degree that we're offering, and it's an extension of our computer science offerings in network administration.
Now, another CBC innovation has been Hawk Central in the student services area. How has Hawk Central helped students?
Well, Hawk Central is a continuation of something we started several years ago, and that was initially to create a one-stop shop where all the student services were under a single roof. So Hawk Central now is a way of creating a one-person kind of triage for all of our students. So the person that you meet when you come into Hawk Central is the person who solves whatever problem you have that day, from A to Z, except for financial aid, because that can get pretty technical and a student may need to go talk to a financial aid person. But basically our Hawk Central specialists are individuals who will help you get enrolled, help you figure out classes you need to take, help you with transcripts, a number of different kinds of things.
Looks like another great year at CBC, and I know you're excited about it like everybody else that works at CBC is.
Yeah, we're just happy to serve the community.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Frank.
Coming up, we'll talk about Heritage University at Columbia Basin College right after this.
Immediately started to see ways that I can improve our company to better manage projects and to ask better questions and to get better information. Do you think all project managers should just take this? In a way, anybody who works on any project should really have project management experience. It would really help if everybody understood the concepts and principles.
Did you know you could get a college degree, a four-year degree at Columbia Basin College without ever leaving the campus? Well, you can through CBC and Heritage University. And here to talk about with us today is Joaquin Juarez from Heritage University. And Joaquin, welcome.
Thank you.
First of all, tell us about what degrees are offered at Heritage University at the CBC campus.
Great. There's degrees offered at Heritage University. I'll start with the Bachelor's of Arts degrees in Education with an ELL endorsement, which stands for Early Language Learners, which is a great endorsement to have, especially in bilingual communities. We also offer a Bachelor's in Social Work and a Bachelor's in Criminal Justice. Now, on top of that, we have a Bachelor's in Science with a specialization in Nuclear Technology, Astronomy, and also Sustainable Energy Technology.
What kind of academic plan would one need to make at CBC to transfer into a degree program at Heritage?
You know, they would want to earn an AADTA, which stands for Direct Transfer Agreement, and this guarantees a student from CBC that wants to transfer to Heritage University to earn their four-year bachelor's degree through Heritage.
And what is the schedule when attending Heritage University at CBC?
You know, there's great schedules. Most of them are Monday through Thursday from 5:30 to the evening. So all available to allow a person to have responsibilities during the day if they have their full-time job, but also earn their four-year degree here at CBC in the evenings.
Now, if you go to the Heritage University offices on the CBC campus, can you get all your questions answered about admissions, financial aid, and the academic advising?
That is correct, yes. You would go to the Thornton Center and you'd connect with one of our advisors and they would assist you through the admissions process, financial aid, and help you be on the right path to transfer to Heritage University.
Fantastic. Well, and the contact information for Heritage, email and phone is up on our screen right now. And Joaquin, we wish a great year for you and Heritage University at CBC.
Great, thank you.
What's happening 2014, 2015 with different activities and programs at CBC? Well, we'll hear from the student body president, Joaquin Contreras, when we come back right after this.
CBC's Automotive Technology program prepares students for a career as an automotive technician. In the classroom and lab, students learn how to diagnose, repair, and maintain vehicles according to automotive service excellence standards. Students also gain hands-on experience with the latest tools and diagnostic equipment used in the automotive service industry. CBC's program offers an Associate in Applied Science degree or a one-year certificate in automotive technology. Rev up your career now. Enroll in CBC's Automotive Technology program.
Welcome back, and with the new year comes a new ASCBC President at Columbia Basin College, and this year we're proud to say it is Jackie Contreras. And Jackie, welcome to Campus to Community.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, first of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you ended up at CBC?
All right, well, I graduated from Camayacan High School in 2013, and I decided to go to CBC because it was close to home. I was ready to leave, And CBC offered such great transferring programs, which is what I want to do after I want to transfer to a four-year university.
Very good. So why did you want to become ASCBC President?
Well, during my high school years, I was very involved with clubs. And going to CBC, I met some of the ASCBC officers. And I love what they did. They made my first year really fun. And I was like, well, how could I get involved in that? So I decided to be president because I would love to help other students have a great year as well.
And I know you and your team have been planning what you're going to do this year as far as projects. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, so far we've come up with a little bit of events here and there, but one of the ones that I want to talk about today is diversity. We want to create this thing called Safe Zone. It's basically the staff they get trained for this, and after the training is over, you put a sticker on the door, and it tells the students that it's a safe place for them to go and talk about anything that's going on. So I want to create that safe space for them at school.
And where would that be? I mean, what offices or classrooms?
It could be offices, classrooms. It just depends on the people that are inside of those rooms that are trained for that.
What is some of the biggest challenges for you coming from high school to college?
Well, right now it's that transition into college, like getting used to managing my time in classes. Also, financial reasons. It's you have to pay for school now, so it's not free anymore. And my parents don't support me financially, so I have to get motivated to find those scholarships to continue my schooling.
Fantastic. What's your major and what kind of career opportunities are you looking at this time?
Okay, well, I'm a psychology major, and I currently work with kids, so I would love to become a psychiatrist for children. I think that's a great thing.
Wow, child psychologist.
Yes.
We need them. What would you recommend to those planning to come to college?
I would recommend time management and to not be scared to come to college. With time management, I think it's important to know when to do your homework because it's important to finish it and do it on time. Because it's not like high school. You can't tell them to wait for you or anything. They don't really care if you go to class or not. All they really want is the material. So you have to learn how to time manage yourself and to finishing that homework and turning it in on time.
So a much more rigorous academic type situation in
Yes.
high school. Very good. Okay, well, we wish you the best and have a great 2014-15 school year as our ASB president.
Thank you.
And that's Campus Community, our first edition this year, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.